Hi, my name is Baram and today I'll be showing you how to use XStak's POS system. To begin with, I'll be instructing you on how to create a user for the different modules that we have on XStak. To begin with, you can put in your account ID, your email address, and then your password. You're going to press login. You're going to click on user management. You're going to select the app that you want to create the account for or edit an already existing account for. Select the brand, select the store, and you will see the various different accounts that are already made on this account. If you want to disable a user, you can press on edit and change the status to disabled or enabled. Press submit, and that's that. If you want to change the role of a user, you can do it through here as well. If you want to create a new user, please click on create new user. You're going to select the user role that you want to assign. You're going to put in the first and last name of the person that you're making the account for, and you're going to put in the email address. Once you do that, you're going to select the different outlets that you want to give access to this user. So you do that, press submit. An email will be sent to this user to create their own password, and that's that. The user has been created. Moving forward, once you go back to the modules, we're going to be focusing on our point of sale system today. You're going to select the brand. You're going to select the outlet that you want to access. Once you do that, you're going to see our analytical dashboard. Our analytical dashboard consists of BI reports, and it's giving you all the data that you want to see at a glance. Like, for example, your revenue, your sales count, customer count, gross profit, discounted amounts, what your average basket values have been. These tiles were representing all the sales that you've ever conducted on the point of sale system. Then you're going to see a table with your most products sold and your top salespeople. You can see a filter over here. So if I want to select a different time range or a date range for which I want to see the data on the dashboard, I can do that over here. I can press apply, and I will then see all the data that is for the last 7 days as I've selected. You can see all the data has now been available. You can see what the most sold product was, and you can see who the most top salespeople were. This is your dashboard module. Moving forward, I'm going to move to the register module, which is our main POS screen. This module consists of multiple different things that can take place. So you have the option to scan a product, or if you want to add a product just by writing the name or an SKU, you can do that here as well. You can change the prices if you want. You can add a discount on a product level if you please. You can add a note specifically to this product if you feel like it. If not, you can also do it on an invoice level through over here. You can give a discount on the basis of percentage. You can give a discount based on value. You can also select or add a customer if you feel like it. For example, I can add my name over here, which I'm already added. Or if you want to create a new customer that doesn't currently exist in your system, you can add their name, number, and email address and press save. The customer will then be added. If you want to park the sale so you can continue it at a later stage, you can press on park sale. If you want to access that sale again, you're going to click on previously parked sales right over here and press continue on the sale that you want to finish. You can see that the product and the customer name has already been added again. If you want to conduct a sale without any tax, you can turn on the tax exclusive toggle. And as you can see, the GST has been removed and you will no longer have to pay tax. If you want to add a note on an invoice level, you can do that to here. The max character is 100 letters. Once you have selected all your products or scanned all your products, you can press on pay. Once you press on pay, you have the different options to select cash, credit card, online if you want to split a payment between cash and credit. If you want to use the customer lay-by feature, you can do that here. Or if you want to select a custom MOP, which I'll be showing you later on in the setup module, you can select one of these from here. So I'm going to select on cash for now, press complete payment, and a receipt will be auto-generated to print. Now, this receipt is based on a setup that we have based on your printer settings. So If you want to print an A4 size, you can do that from here. If you want to print out a slip, you can do the same format, but you'll have to change your printer paper settings. Once you do that, you simply press on print and an invoice will be generated. If you want to return the same sale, you can go to Sales History module, press on completed, either scan or search for your invoice through the serial number, receipt number, or the customer name. You can do that over here. You can go to View and Print if you want to reprint the invoice. If you want to return the invoice, you can simply press on Return and the same invoice will open. You can press Return over here. If you want to exchange a product, you can simply add another product and it can create a exchange for you, right? So it's telling me now that this product is being returned, this product has been added, and the total amount left payable is 17 PKR. I'm going to press Pay, Cash, and then Complete Payment. And then an exchange invoice will then be generated. Again, the same way, if you want to print it, you can do that here. It's going to tell you everything in detail. If there's an invoice that you want to see that you've already returned, you can go to Returns and you can see it over here based on filters. So let's say if I do last 7 days, apply, I can see that this is the invoice that I've just returned and I can reprint it if I feel like it. If I want to sync it with FBR, I can do that from here as well. If you want to export this sales, you can press Export CSV and then you'll be able to see all the data of the sales that you've conducted and you can use it for analysis. Moving forward, I'm going to be showing you what the cash management module is used for. It's used for the petty cash transactions on your POS system. The same is exported by a CSV. You can also create a filter to see your different ranges of the cash in and cash outs that you've done. If you want to add petty cash to your register, you can do it through cash in. You can enter the amount and you can even add a note. If there's a cash out that you want to do where you've taken money out of your register, you can press cash out, enter the amount, and then the note. This here is your cash management module. Moving forward, I'm going to be showing you the e-commerce module of ShopDesk. Our e-commerce module is connected with our OMS system, namely OE, and every time there's an order over there, you can see that order land over here and then completed or returned or canceled through our e-commerce module. I think I'm going to do the e-commerce module again. Hold on a second. Test location. Moving forward, this is our e-commerce module. Our e-commerce module consists of the e-commerce orders that are coming in from Shopify or your e-commerce channel to our OMS system, and then at a current state, which is awaiting SM approval, the order will fall into ShopDesk for further completion. Once the order falls over here, as you can see, it's in awaiting status. You can press on View or you can press on Invoice and then simply invoice the order. If the order doesn't have inventory available in the system, it's not going to let you invoice it. If the order has a product that is out of inventory, that is. If everything else goes according to plan, the product inventory is available in your store and it's ready to be invoiced, then you're going to see a status called approved. Once it's approved, you can see the same order land into your sales history module that we discussed earlier, and you'll be able to return it, exchange it for further use if possible. Moving forward, I'm going to be showing you what the categories are. We have multiple different ability to create different tiers of categories, but this category is known as the parent category. So you simply click on Add Category, put in the category name. You can select if it has a parent or no parent, press Add. Once you create the products, which I'll be showing you shortly, this category will be used over there. We then have the suppliers module. The supplier is used for creating purchase orders if it's all you want to order raw materials for your POS system. You can press on Add Supplier, supplier name, phone number, supplier name, the contact person's name, the phone number, the email address, and then the tax ID or supplier code if you want to add it. Moving forward, this is the taxes module. Taxes on ShopDesk are assigned to products on a category level. So every single product can have its own category of tax. It could be a different percentage. So how do you add tax to ShopDesk? A different category. You're going to press add tax. You're going to put in the tax name. You're going to put in a tax percentage. Press add and the tax will be added. This will then be used while creating a product in the next step. This here is your product listing page. This page consists of multiple different features that we have. To begin with, you can export all your products that have already been added through over here. They will give you a live on-hand inventory, the pricing, the different product categories, various accolades the product has. You can all see them. You can see them all through this export. If you want to add a product, you can simply press on add product. You can assign an SKU to your product, give the product a name. You can give the product a description. You're going to select the category that we created earlier over here, right? So I'm going to select whatever, anything. You can give the product an external code. You can add a minimum quantity level for a product, a maximum quantity level for a product. You can give the product a purchase price. You can give the product a selling price, and then a retail price, which is the selling price of the product. You can define that the tax that you've selected in the next step is included in this price or excluded in this price. You can select the tax categories over here that we've created earlier. You can assign a separate barcode template to this product. You can assign a supplier to this product. You can define the pieces or unit of the product. You can assign an expected weight to the product. You can even assign whether the product is sellable online or offline. You can upload a product image if you feel like it. To give the product an opening inventory across all the locations in your brand, you can tell them the opening inventory through inventory tracking, and so on. If you want to assign the product an attribute set where you want to assign it, let's say color and size, you can do that through here. You can tell them that this is the color. It's a primary attribute. You can select black, blue, white. You can select the different sizes you want. Once you do that, you can see that the different child products have been created for the product. Once you're done, simply click on add product and the product will be added to your system with the opening inventory that you've assigned over here. Moving forward, we have the discount module. In the discount module, we have different capabilities. You can edit a special price or apply a discount to any product individually. You can search the product through here. If you want to give a bulk discount to a product, whether online or offline, you can do that over here. You can select the stores that you want to put the sale on or change the prices of the product from. You can download this template file here. Simply open it. You have to put in the SKU of the product, the retail price of the product, and then the final selling discounted price of the product. You save the file and simply press upload. Select the file, press upload, and then the prices will take effect. If you have selected the online toggle, the prices will take effect on our OMS system as well as your online e-commerce channel as well. We also have the capability to download and create bulk barcodes. You can download the template file from here, and you can assign how many multiple different barcodes you want to print for your products in one go. If you want to update the tax for multiple different stores of your different products, you can select the outlets where you want to update the tax, download the template file from here, put in the SKU and then the tax percentage, press upload, and then the taxes of the products across multiple stores will be changed. Moving forward, we have a lookup feature where you are able to see a product's inventory across multiple different outlets on your brand. So this is the product that I selected. I can see that this outlet has 994 pieces of it, and I can see that the other outlets have 0. Moving forward, we have the capability to add custom fields and custom dropdowns for your attribute sets. As you can see, I can create a new custom field. I can label it whatever I want. I can select if it's an optional or a mandatory field, and I can select what kind of variants that I want it for. I can even select if I want a report filter generated for these fields accordingly over here. I can press add, and a custom field will be added. If I want to add a custom dropdown, I can go over here, add a new custom dropdown. I can label it whatever I feel like it, and I can add multiple different values to a dropdown so that I can use it for my attribute sets at the next stage. You can go to attribute sets. You can create a new attribute set. You can call it whatever you feel like it. You can select what kind of fields you want. So whatever, if a custom field or a custom dropdown that I created earlier over here, I can select those and I can add these to my attribute set to base my products when they're being created. If you want to edit or view attribute set that you've already made, you can do it through here. If you want to delete some, you can do it through here. Moving forward, we have the customer module. All the customers that have already been added to your system, you can export them, you can view them, you can see their balances through this customer module. If you want to export this file, you can do it through here. If you want to add a new customer that I've showed you earlier in the register POS screen, you can do it through there, but you can also add a customer through here. Moving forward, we have the stock control module. The stock control module consists of 4 different elements. One of them is purchase orders, then we have inventory transfers, then we have stock adjustments, and then we have return stock. All 4 modules can be used individually as well as in bulk. When you press create purchase order, you can name it whatever you feel like it. You can add a supplier to the purchase order, like I showed you earlier on this stage. You can add a due date of when you want to receive your purchase order and the time. So let me select 10, select the supplier, and we're good. If I want to scan a product and add them individually, you can do that from here. If you want to simply search a product, you can do that from here. You can add the quantity that you want to order and press add product. Once you've added the product, you can press save and a purchase order will be initiated. If you want to conduct the same operation in bulk for thousands of products, you can do it through our bulk order mode. You simply download the sample file, put in the SKU, the quantity that you want to order, and then the purchase price if it has been updated. You press save, click on upload, simply select that file, click on upload, simply click purchase order, the file that you created, press open and upload, press done. Once you press done, the products that you've uploaded in the file will show up in purchase orders. Similarly, we have inventory transfers. During inventory transfers, if you want to create it individually for a single product, you can do it through here. You have to select the origin outlet, and then you have to select the destination outlet between where you want to send the products from the origin outlet. Once you do that, you can simply search for a product, add the quantity, and press save. If you would not like to do that, you want to do it in a bulk order mode, you will download the sample file, open it. You're going to put in the SKU that you want to create the STR for. You're going to put in the quantity that you want to transfer to a different store. Press save and done. Go to upload CSV. Select the CSV that you have created. Press save. Once you press save, the STR would be created and be ready to be received at the destination outlet. Stock adjustments. Stock adjustments are used for mistakes that may happen when you are doing your inventory stock. For example, if you received some stock, then you miscounted it and you want to adjust the stock levels in the system, you can do it through our stock adjustment module. This module consists of 3 separate transactions. One is to add product quantity, subtract product quantity, and then if you want to replace the quantity altogether, you simply search for a product, define the quantity that you want to adjust, add product. You can select the same and press add, subtract, or replace over here, and that would enable you to conduct a stock adjustment. You can do the same via bulk mode, where you have to download the sample file, fill out the quantity and the SKU, upload the CSV, save it, and then select the adjustment type, whether it's add, subtract, or replace. Replace altogether defines the new inventory that you want on hand. Subtract and add is as the name suggests. If you have received some stock that you want to return and it wasn't good enough to be sold, you can simply press on Stock Return, create the stock return via individually or bulk mode through CSV. In this next module, we're going to talk about the reports that are available on ShopDesk. As you can see, this is a sales summary report. You can select filter. You can put in your date range and your time range. I'm just going to put last 30 days. You can select if you want to see the entire brand's report, or if you would just like to see a specific outlet. You can select it MOP wise. You can select the specific user. You can put in your custom fields and your custom drop downs for the search metrics, and you can use them. Once I press apply, and it's going to display it over here on the front end. Now, this report is available to view over here if you'd like, but you can also press download, after which the email that you've logged in from will receive an email. We have multiple other reports such as sales detail report, sale in stock report, inventory dump report, category wise report, product specification report, employee attendance, order wise, sale platform, replenishment report, customer details report, customer wise report, supplier wise report, inventory loss report, item wise report, wastage report, product performance report, purchase orders, GRN, and STR report. All of these reports have very similar filter ranges which you can use to fetch your data that have been punched on ShopDesk. Moving on, I'm going to go to a setup module. Now, setup module has multiple different functions. You can make changes on an outlet level. You can make changes on a brand level. You can add or delete employees over here, which we're going to move on to the next step. But this is essentially what is required to edit or add an outlet. So you put in the name, you select the time zone which the outlet is located in. You can select the currency in which the outlet will operate. You can design a receipt template from our module to come, and then you can select it over here so that every single receipt that you invoice that you make is going to show up with that receipt template. You can put in the address. You can put, if it's a super admin, you can put in the tax configurations. You can put if it's an editable SKU, if you want to enable quantity metrics, shelf life, editable selling price, product level discount, and invoice level discount, which I showed you earlier in the register module. You can also define a specific discount ceiling if you'd like. And then you can also over here connect with FBR through our regulatory configuration. Moving on, you can add or delete users over here as well if you don't want to use the user management on the Zap that we showed in the beginning of this video. You can add or delete employees from here. You can press employees, then add employee, press enter their name, email, phone number, employee code if you have any. You can add their job description, and you can also assign which stores this specific employee will be assigned to. For barcodes, all the products that we have the ability to basically print their barcodes. So if you want to design your own barcode and assign it to that specific product, that's what it's going to be. So if this is row 1, column 1, row 2, column 1, row 3, column 1, row 1, column 2, row 2, column 2, row 3, column 2, row 1, column 3, row 2, column 3, row 3, column 3. So you can basically assign different names to it. You can assign the label width that you want, the size of the barcode that you're printing. If there's a height or a width you want to assign specifically, you can do that over here. Then you can select which properties you want to add to your barcode. You can add the SKU, name, primary attribute. If you want it to be a free field, you can do that and just add free field. And according to that, your barcode template over here starts filling out. Once you've saved this template, you'll be able to assign this template to any product in the product listing. You can assign receipt templates from here. You can go over here, you can see that we have template name, if the company name, you want to select if it's for offline mode or online mode. You can see if you want to add the customer details and the shipping price on the invoice. You can add the logo. You can put in a header where you can put your introduction of the outlet, and the footer where you want to add some information about return or exchange or so on. We have user roles. This is under construction as of right now, so we're not going to be able to go into detail of this, but we will release another video once this is live. In brand settings, you have multiple other settings which you can add. For example, we have all these set up. You can connect with our OMS through these settings. You can add your custom MOPs if you want to add your own custom mode of payment through here. You again select the currency on a brand level, the brand name, key, how many decimal points you want your POS to function in. You can add custom drop-downs, custom mode of payments, custom input fields. If you want to be able to sell a product at zero price, you have to enable this setting. If you want to allow extra discount on an invoice, you can allow it from here. We have the feature of tips, you can allow it from here. If you want your products in the register to go into negative inventory in some cases, which is required, you will allow negative inventory on the products. You can allow online discounts. You can if somebody wants to park a sale and you want the inventory to be reserved, you can do it through this setting. If you want to add some additional invoice details, you can do it through here, and so on. This is brand setup. Finally, we move on to administrative role. Now, administrative role is used in case when you are committing a purchase order or an inventory transfer, and it's going to go to, it's like a secondary security feature where it goes to the administrator module for once, and then the manager or whoever is in charge of the stock control is going to be able to approve a PO or an STR for further receiving. This is administrator module. It's a very simple, plain module. You can also filter and see, let's say if I'm gonna filter it for first till the 29th, and then I can select the status, or open or approved, and apply. So it's telling me all the STRs that were open and that were approved from here. You can also view it if you'd like to see what held what products were in the inventory transfer, and so on. Action history is just basically telling us the entire logs of whatever went down in the POS system. So you can fetch it, you can see, okay, so the customer balance was created. I did some invoices on the register. I updated product attributes. I updated a product category, or I created it. This is just showing you everything. This was the demo and instruction video for ShopDesk. If you have any other questions or queries, you can let us know in your respective WhatsApp groups, and we can help you out further. Thank you so much for taking the time to view this video.